Good morning, the 2nd of the 7th, 2026, beaming, casting and transmitting and receiving 4-T, the sanctuary, pursuit of the golden truth. Unconditional divine love flows out to each and every one of you. You're all beautiful out there. And good morning, esteemed ladies and gentlemen. It is a Thursday. And the time is 10:10 and 22 seconds. And as you all know, who's sitting in before you guys there? The solar white wizard, which channels through the solar jaguar emperor. Now, I just wanted to correct myself. That last program, I said 6 years, but it's 6 generations. 6 generations. Now, as I said, if you can trace your generations back, even 4 times, that's pretty good. That's pretty groovy. But as I say, I speak the golden truth, and I can trace mine back 8 generations, and that goes back into England. Around Spitalfields. And we're pavers over there. There was pavers. Lewis Dushaw was a paver, and he all the cobblestones and that over there he laid. Not all of them, some of them. He had helpers, and there was other helpers and supporters. As we got now, as we get guidance from all that gives guidance. But yeah, so I said 6 years, and also with our Crosby, and as I said, all these politicians coming here only been 1 generation, shouldn't be in our politics at all. They're not grounded. They're not fully grounded on Earth and the soil of Australia. Soil to toil with, isn't it? And propaganda of lies and deception. And as I said with our Grasby, he changed it all. They plucked it out of thin air. The Racism and Discrimination Act. And I delved into a few ugly stuff that he done. Not only did he do that as an immigration minister, he was letting in all the other mafia, all his mafia mates, open slather, come into Australia. As I said, there's a lot gone wrong, but we can fix it, because I sit before you so I can fix it. Illuminating the path of righteousness for starters, for everybody to jump on board. And we do what we got to do, all right? We push out, and we rout out, and flush out all the unrighteousness. That's all the bad, evil ones. And we correct things and balance things, put it all in balance again. So as you know, I'm all about that J with the justice, capital J for justice. And I don't know what the go is, but you've caught the PM here in Australia lying, pants on fire. Now, you hammer him. You keep on freaking hammering him. You're a liar, mate. He should be everywhere he goes. Everyone should be calling out, you're a liar. Even, boo, liar. And this is what you all should be doing. Anywhere he walks. He shouldn't be able to show, he should be walking in shame. Because shame on him for lying. And you just caught him out. Just keep hammering him. Don't worry about what One Nation's doing. It's doing a bloody good job under these, fiction laws and everything. as I said, it's hard to change, but we got no choice because it's life, death, rebirth, and transformation. We're in the transformational stage where everything gets restored and reforms. Restoration, reformation. Oh, the bird's talking to me outside. It's a beautiful day outside. We got nice sun out there. What's going on, buddy? Talking to me. It's great. It's great getting back to nature. At least nature doesn't lie to you. This is all naturally done, isn't it? And as I say with the Habsburg's forgeries, research. You've got to research yourselves. Because then the golden truth hits you like a ton of bricks. Because you go, oh, well, if he's telling the truth over there, and that's all the truth, and then the truth's over here too because it's a golden truth, let's start looking in all the other stuff, like the liberal lobby organisations and the same as Labour's. And it's not all, but some. Stereotyping people. But yeah, we don't put everyone in the same pigeonhole. We're all different, we're all unique. A lot of mixed up people out there, a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of disinformation. And that's why I walk the path of righteousness on who I am, because I am who I am. And that will never will change. Not in the rebirth here now, the way the cosmic, the Most High, stardust, protons, neurons, all that scientific stuff that a miracle how we got here. But as I say, the 11, 22 and 33, the triangle of enlightenment. And that's what the 11 does. There's a messenger and the illuminator and the visionary. And the 22, master builder, capable of making big things happen. And the 33, master teacher and mastery of everything. And no need to lie. As I say, my generations, they go back on that paperwork and it's all documented. And look where it all goes back to. Oh, where it was all a political hotspot just festering over there in England at the time. A lot of wrongs happen, and all because of that Habsburg's forgeries. With the forgeries, they extracted the great wealth of the populace. And without your knowledge of just paying taxes and this and that, propaganda of lies comes to a stop now. It needs to all cease immediately. Because take action. We're taking action. As I'm dormant no more. Fully activated. Perhaps some of my DNAs have already been activated. Because I'm feeling good, confident, strong, spiritual, physical, mentally. For the great leadership. With the great mass awakening. Unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, and unavoidable. And awake. Awake, rise and shine. And awake, rise and shine to the good, the bad, and the ugly. What has been concealed is being revealed. And all those lies of propaganda. In the wrong hands, you can see devastation. That's why it's all about your ancestry. You've been brainwashed about ancestry. Like our Grasby, with his rotten mittens and stinking paws and claws within our politics back in 1974. Look what the darkness did. Plucked words out of thin air, racism and discrimination. They indoctrinated, especially everyone that was born in the 90s, on those words. That's why as soon as you say black or white, is been brainwashed and manipulated, and that MK Ultra, the HARP, chemtrails, fluoride, all the preservatives in the food, and then the COVID-19, that was their biggest mistake. Because that poked the bear, poked a couple of bears, I guess. And all that's being found out now, all being investigated. As my investigators are onto it. I always need someone to instigate something, don't you? Instigate it all. All that has gone wrong. Habsburg's forgeries. What do we have? 1818. Willpower. Yeah, beautiful. 1818. Take action, willpower. And good fortune. Billy Snedden. Remember Billy Snedden? 1969, Minister for Immigration. Billy Snedden. I am quite determined we should have a monoculture with everyone living in the same way, understanding each other and sharing the same aspirations. We don't want pluralism. And we don't want multiculturalism. Simple. Should have been called to a referendum, and we should have had a vote on it. Because now we take action. And we have capital J for justice. Hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. Awake, rise and shine, abracadabra. Intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchant. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Hunky-dory. It's all a happening thing. And you should... Our PM, you should be calling him out for what he is. Liar. Until he steps down. Calling him a liar. He's a liar. Don't just forget about things. He's a liar. Liar. That's all the trust. No loyalty, no trust, no honour. And look what he puts before his name. He's a liar. And they've been lying for ages. That's your propaganda of lies and the art of lying. I'm all about Mars, and Mars is action, and the art of war. An art of war against these art of lies. That's what we're in battle against. Lies. Wow. 1818. Willpower. Achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity. Go-getters. We're go-getters. Courage and luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You'll progress in your endeavours and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put in your path, on your path of righteousness. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Correct. All a happening thing, capable of making big things happen. Because I can. 11, 22, 33. Look at that one. It's got the 11, 2 ones on the end with the 33 in the middle. It's telling you something, isn't it? The golden truth of the golden light. Because we are warriors and we are conquerors. Anglo-Celts. And that's your heritage. Culture here. Australia, as we know it. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on the way. Everything will work out in your favour. Our favours. So we take action with the 1011, 1818. You all should know 1818 now. 18. 1 and 8's a 9, isn't it? 1331. Great cards for the calling and the cause and the action and the willpower. And we have good fortune. Right before the tarot cards, as you can see, we had good cards anyway. So we've got beautiful, great spirits around us. Great spirits. And the ancestral spirits, this is how you channel your ancestral spirits. That's why I'm going back to the father of the father of the father of the father, and the mother of the mother of the mother of the mother, which is very, very unique and very, very rare for this special occasion, because we're sitting on our timeline, our reality and our realm, and in God's favour and God's grace, because it's God's plan, God's glory and God's kingdom. And I sit here and serve selfless actions I do, because this is what I do for the greatest and the greater good of humanity with my humility. And I get to lead as a natural born leader. Great, it's great. Fan-bloody-tastic. As I say, we're here to protect and defend, help, assist, and support and guidance. Need that guidance. And I am the bridge between the celestial and the terrestrial. And as I say, we've got many celestial beings up there helping, supporting and assisting and guidance. And God and the universe works in mysterious ways. You all know this by now. This is why we unearthed and revealed for the third time the Habsburg's forgeries. And it's all a happening thing, because we got the synergy happening, we got the sequences happening, symbolisms, signs, and synchronicities all flowing out now. Because we are warriors and we are conquerors. Everything we do. Jupiter, expanding, exploring. Your technology there. Mars, action, the art of war. And there's a poor little Pluto there, but she packs plenty of punch. Life, death, rebirth, transformation, reformation, and restoration. Restoring everything how it should be. Balance everything. Center, balance, ground yourself. That's bare feet upon Mother Goddess Gaia, whatever location you are. As you saw now I sit in Auslan. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Temperaments card, the temperaments. Let's split them. Let's split them to see. Okie dokie. Liar, liar, liar. PM. Liar, liar, liar. This is what you just have to do every time you see that whatever is walking around. Every time you see him, liar, liar, liar. Keep it up. Keep it up. Liar, liar, liar. Even his colleagues, even the good ones, and I know there's good ones that surround him, call him a liar. Liar, liar, liar. Keep it up. Just keep doing it until he steps down. He should be hanging his head in shame. That's why he fell off the stage straight away. He knows how bad and evil he is. He shouldn't be here. Christ, he comes into the country. Well, the mother comes into the country. And then one generation here uses our universities as a training ground, as an educational ground. And I tell you, that's what I'm saying. The universities have got to change their whole training thought process too on education. It's not us and them. Everybody's together. Equality of equality. And we advance with prosperity. And yes, acts of kindness. We do acts of kindness. We're in harmony and in peace within our inner worlds. It's the outer world that we have to fix. A lot of chaos and anarchy that this evilness and badness has created. And you know now, because most of you are in the now and knowing, and that's all there is to know. And Albanese's one, our Grasby's another one. I just look in a little bit more as my blood goes back to the first fleeters, and there's been a lot of blood, sweat and tears and sacrifices along the way. Where we sit now down the track or the journey, and the journey's still going, but we've got to write the journey, temperance card, write the journey. As I say, I am illuminating the path of righteousness with my message and visionary number 11. Never too late to change. Everyone climb on board. Never too late to change. And we go and route and flush out all this unrighteousness, all the evilness, all the badness. And we have justice with a capital J. Pure and simple, isn't it? Pure and simple. And this is all through your ancestries, the ancestral lineage, the ancestral blood lineage. As I say, without our ancestors, we wouldn't be sitting here. And as I say, mine goes back, way, way back. Reason and purpose and meaning for that, isn't there? And anyone wishes to challenge it, it's fine. I got the golden facts and the golden truth. You can't challenge something that's already there, that's facts. You can stutter and back away because you know someone speaks the golden truth. There is no debates. You debate nothing. You just go with the flow and trust in the process. Alright, what do we have? See, the devil loves showing himself, doesn't he? Because he's here. Don't panic. He's not after the good, righteous ones. And I only have good men and good women. He's here to collect those debts. So I say, these bad ones, really bad, terrible times for them. Because everybody's after them now. As I said, eating babies is just hideous stuff they do. And this is why you open your eyes to the good, the bad and the ugly. And that's why you've got to be strong. You have to be strong. Because we got the emperor. We got the emperor again. Now see, the balance act between emperor and the devil. But we are strong. We are strong. That's your balance act there. That's great cards to have. And they're both grounded solid on the soil. The celestial and the terrestrial. The balancing act, physical, material, and spiritual. Temperaments card again. Wow. Solar plexus, I think that is. Yep, solar plexus chakra. Giddy up. Woo! Oh, it's great. I'm excited because these people now are waking up and follow the instructions and the directions, and by my command, every time you see our Prime Minister out there now, AA, we can call him AA. Anthony Albanese. Very, very bad man because he's lied, lost our trust, he's betrayed us, full of treachery, full of tricks. They're tricksters. Shouldn't even be there. As you can see, it's going to be a flow-on effect from Victoria. Victoria is bad. They're all in cahoots and in bed with each other down there. And it's going to be a big flow-out effect. I think it'll probably get near on, well, Labor and Liberal parties should be destroyed just with the lobby groups and so forth. We need to form new political parties that are going to be righteousness and uncorruptible. Money. The root of all evil, isn't it? Leads to greed and lust. Anyway, we're here to write it all. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Your third eye chakra. Alright, so what have we got now? Eight of Pentacles, right, so we got plenty of willpower, so you're not going to cave into the devil's temptation. He'll still keep trying and still keep on doing what he's doing, but he's mainly here to collect those contracts and the debt these evil ones have done, and evil ones have signed contracts with the devil. He's here to collect them. No fear. We show no fear because we've done nothing wrong. Okay, that's why I only want good people, good men and good women. Material support and help, okay, but we have the spiritual. The good spiritual side, the celestial and the terrestrial. And I ground myself, absorb things, assimilate with everything, in integration with everything. And that's by your mastery of everything. The devil expresses the forbidden realm. Remember? That's his forbidden realm. They're all sitting in now. You're on our timeline, our reality, and our realm. And this is why you can see in proper desires, evil powers, and lust and seduction. That's what's happening. But to say, I'm strong, very, very strong. 11/22/33. The Royal Star Antares. Much great energy from that supergiant supernova very shortly, but it's a star, a beautiful star, and it's a red star like Jupiter being red too. And those energy, the energy that shoots across the galaxies and universe and straight into my crown chakra. This is why I have those capabilities and abilities to assist, help and support and reveal what has been concealed. It's the Solar Jaguar Emperor. And this is why I went up my levels and stages and phases. I had to climb very quickly because things are quickly getting out of hand. And if you don't act quickly, well, it gets more out of hand, doesn't it? So now we use our willpower take action, bold moves and bold action, and we have good fortune, much abundance. And you need clarity and coherence, and this is why I like to fix things up. Only watch me videos once just to see where I mucked up and made a mistake. And I'd fix it on my next program. That's why I think I said 5 or 6 years, but it should have been 5 or 6 generations. Okay, and as I say, go back 8 generations all the way back in England when we were persecuted and kicked out of our homeland back into France. But it's all about adaptability, isn't it? Adaptability. And most of us came here as first fleeters. I think there's about 7 or 8 million of us left here in our as a descendant. But as I said, without those ancestors, we wouldn't be sitting here now. And it just doesn't make sense. One person coming here and being born here, and then he tries and runs all the locals here. They bulldozed in. I don't like bulldozers, people that just bulldoze into any society and try and change it. And what they've done is, it's unforgivable now. Because I'm going to have justice with a capital J. Because it's our timeline, our realm, and our reality. This is where I sit. Spiritually, physically, and material. Okay. Represents authority. And it's 4. You all know the number 4 now. Power. And as I said, arrogance. Leave that arrogance to the badness. They got so much ignorance and arrogance. And good on you, Hughesy. Hughesy, you're starting to wake up. And it's great. Because the more thinking alike, the better it's going to be, isn't it? Aries Mars, the Emperor. This is why you have an emperor. Much authority. People have forgotten. That's why I'm here, to refresh your memories and re-educate you and get out of that trance they've put you in. That hypnosis, and that other one they call it too, Psylop, isn't it? Psylop. The Emperor has enough muscularity and full of majesty. He has power to control everything. 11/22/33. Got to have everything together before you jump ahead in that quantum leap. Temperance. The temperance refers to the soul and is usually associated with communication and coordination. So my communication's definitely getting out there, illuminating the path of righteousness so we can eliminating the unrighteous, the bad ones, evil ones, eating children. These are the ones that need eliminating and casting fire and brimstone, and the devil takes them back. Associated with communication and coordination. The water of wisdom in the bottle is a dynamic, good at detachment, and also represents hope and commitment. Hope and commitment. Third eye. Okay, so we got 2 root chakras, which is the devil and the emperor, then the temperance, and the 8 of pentacles is your solar plexus, and then this one is your third eye. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is imaginative, intuitive, romantic, compassionate, generous, kind, and forgiving. It's, as I said, as you know, some things are forgiving, some things aren't forgiving, because it depends on how much hurt and pain and skirmish and trauma it's cast on humanity. The crime will fit your time or wherever you're going. The impression of a person is rigid. Libra and Neptune. Communication. Okay, so we've got the Queen now. We just put down the Queen of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Virgo, Sun. Get into the sun, get that vitamin D. Get the vitamin D and look into the sun too. So much energy, absorb it, embrace it, and assimilate with it all. The 8 of Pentacles represents the accumulation of wealth. Focus on earning money. See, wealth and money, where you're going into the afterlife is a lot to do with what you do here. So as long as you're comfortable here, and wealth can be just being comfortable, not having billions and billions of dollars or millions and millions of dollars. It's going to make your offspring very lazy, and different trains of thoughts. As I said, your upbringing is completely on how you think now. Long-term accumulation of business and achievements, and workaholic. You don't want to be really a workaholic either or either. Just do things how you want to do things, because you can. As I sit here and doing what I do in my plane, my reality, and my realm. And focus. Everyone, pay attention. Don't nod off on me, or don't shake your head. Just pay attention, because this is a golden truth, and this is going to be very, very helpful and supportive for your future as well as my future, to get things right. This is why I need your full attention and your focus. Thank you. And I have gratitude and appreciation for that. Because we're taking action. I know, I see, I speak, I feel, I can, and I have. And we will. Because that's your willpower. And taking action against this evilness. We are warriors and we are conquerors. Anglo-Celts. And history, well, as I say, we learn from our history to change the future, and history is in the making. History is in the making. Our plane, our reality and our realm. This is where I sit, and bridging the celestial and the terrestrial. The spiritual, physical and the material worlds. Joining all three worlds together. Because we're in pursuit of the golden truth. And we reveal what is being concealed to you guys and girls out there. The populace, what do we have? Because we're using our skills, our skill set. And especially me, great responsibility. I take on that great responsibility. Because my unconditional love flows out to each and every one of you, because you're all beautiful. And this is what I do. This is my job. This is my job. Hey, I didn't ask for it. I went searching for it. I seeked it out. But I never asked for anything. I go with the flow and I trust in the process. And I have my own messages I receive off the Most High. And as you know, God and the universe works in mysterious ways. And I too work in mysterious ways down here. Because I can. Because I'm capable of making big things happen. Because it's a great mass awakening. Unstoppable. Inevitable. Irreversible. Unavoidable. Awake, rise and shine. Okay, you're waking up from a deep slumber. I know it's hard. Everyone gets, we're all unique, we're all different, and we all have our own special ways of waking up to all this horrible stuff you're seeing. But there's a lot of good stuff. As I say, I sit here as a Pendragon. So that's very good. It's exciting. It's exciting. Because it hasn't happened for a long time. In the linear time. In the timelessness, it's like that. And your ancestry. It's very have a privilege to sit here as a descendant of your ancestors. And that's what you've got to get that fog and the cloud out of your head on what they brainwash you with ancestry. They should have taught you all this in history in the education at school. But as I say, I'm lessons are to be taught and use it to learn. That's why I need your full attention. Pay attention. And maybe, perhaps, yes, your life will depend on it. What do we got here? Fruitfulness. See, we got skill because we're going in a fruitfulness. Go forward, multiply and be fruitful. And we've done this. All we do is just correct it and balance it all again. And that's your exploration, okay? So we got skill, your fruitfulness, and don't forget your righteousness, exploration. And we'll come to new technologies where we're not going to be cutting and slicing and dicing Mother Goddess gear up. Open cut mines and so forth. Technologies, what's this one? Because we have creation again. We go back to the start. We're in number one cycle. A new creation, a new beginning. Put down new foundations, solid foundations this time, where it's uncorruptible and put up safety nets to keep out that evilness and badness. Now it's in the timelessness, intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchant. It's time now, in linear time, get off your asses and start reporting the bad ones that are surrounding you. And use your intuition like I do, your instincts. You know who the liar is in your team. And the Prime Minister of Australia, liar, liar, liar. And I'll call it out and keep on reprogramming you guys and girls out there. And I'd see it myself with the synergy of synchronicities happening out there with our bogus mainstream media. Got to start getting a few independent journalists and the journalists on journalists, the good on the bad and the ugly. Cheers, everybody. These are all beautiful. Now I'm going to say, yes, must be off. Ancestry. Honour is established through ancestry. My hope is in God. Keep your chins up, because I'm capable of making big things happen with the triangle of enlightenment, 11, 22, 33. Tune in, stay focused and pay attention up until the very end of my programs, because there might just be that little bit you've missed, and that might be the main point of the whole program. Anyway, 4-T, the sanctuary pursuit of the golden truth and revealing that has been concealed for centuries, eons, and blowing apart all these liars. Get rid of all the friggin' shenanigans, all that gibberish, gobberish, gobble speak that these solicitors use, because they're fiction. Start putting the true golden legal beagles in there and watch it all start transforming then, because energy never stops, it transforms. But you embrace that transformation, and it depends on who's controlling the energies. I mean, that is up to the Most High, but as you know now, through my master number 11, my destiny number 11, it cannot be made up, this cannot be altered. It's direct current, direct flow, and that is the messenger and the visionary. Master number 11, destiny number 11. Then the 22, my life path number 22, master builder, the big foundations, solid foundations. Because we've been here before and done it all before, and that's why I have those ancestral spirits, because it gives me the ancestral spirits' powers, the powers that be. That's why you can trace your ancestry back 4,000 years through the DNA in my regency of the blood lineage. Makes sense to me. If you got common sense, it's just, of course, that's how it works. This art of lies, of propaganda, you just need to get all those lies out of your head. And this is what I'm here to do. And hopefully, with my abilities and capabilities and traits and gifts, I can accomplish my mission and purpose and function. Okay, did I say Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost? Amen. Bye for now. Blessings to one and all.